boy, it's that time again, ain't it? It's the beginning of the new year, and it's time for us to make our New Year's resolutions. Mine personally, first of all, I'm supposed to graduate college this year. That might happen. I don't know. We'll see. And I'd like to upload consistently to this channel, which has nothing on it, pretty much. Anyways, we gotta push those two goals off to the side right now because my first objective of the new year is to solve this, whenever it gets in focus, the Moyu, I believe it's Moyu. Yes, the Moyu puppet cube. Now, there are a couple of variants of this, I believe. I'm not completely sure what the difference is between the two. Let's cut away now and I'll explain it. So the cube I have here is the Puppet 2. Both the Puppet 1 and 2 are similar bandaging 3x3s, the only difference being which pieces are bandaged. The Puppet 2 has fewer bandaging pieces, likely making turning a bit easier, and causing the inner 3x3 part of the puzzle to be more visible. Later on I will be disassembling this puzzle and explaining a bit more about how it works. So yeah, there you go. If you haven't seen the Puppet Cube before, or if you're simply like one of those disgusting non-cubers out there, what it is not just a normal 2x2 as it may look like from the front right here. It is actually that. I'm not sure how to explain it completely. Basically, it's like a 3x3 sort of inside of a 2x2. Kind of hard to tell just from the picture on the side. Open this bad boy up. And here we are. So again, just looks like a normal 2x2 from this corner. And then we turn it over and it becomes much more problematic. Yeah, I'm not even sure how it's going to turn. I would think right off the bat that it's going to turn initially just like a 2x2. I don't know how this is going to, I don't know, let's just turn it. No, shoot, alright. So yeah, we got these pseudo 2x2 layers, like that turn like, they turn like so. I'm hesitant to scramble this. I'm not sure if it's really a 2x2 at all because I can't make more than like 2 turns without things jumbling up like that. And actually, shoot, it's already locking up, huh? That is something, ain't it? So the concept overall doesn't seem too terribly complicated. If I turn the inner cube a little bit, we can see that this inner white piece corresponds with this outer white piece. And that's the same for every outer to inner piece. We have a red corresponding with red, and then a green side corresponding with the green side. I'm hesitant to do this, but I guess I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a scramble and see what happens. I'm not entirely sure how to scramble it. Whenever I go to turn these like 2x2 pieces, it's gonna start locking up immediately and I'm not gonna know what to do. So I'll just scramble this up as much as I can inside. And I guess it's time, isn't it? Okay. Good start. Ideally, I would like to try to solve this thing without a tutorial, but we'll see. I'm really not that many moves in, I don't feel like. I have no idea how to get back to where I was, so I guess you could consider that decently scrambled right there. I mean, it looks like a mess. Okay, so my method for doing this, I don't know. I might try starting with like the outer 2x2 before going into the inner. If that doesn't work, I'll go from the inside 3x3 to the outside 2x2. Let's just give it a shot. So these are already matched up. I'm gonna just try to see if I can match up all these yellow corners. Okay, I guess this entire yellow corner is all 3x3 pieces, so shoot. Oh, okay, there we go, we got 3. Yeah, we got 3. Oh, that, yep, okay, nearly there. Like every turn you just gotta figure out where it's locking up. In this case, it is right here, and I don't know how to fix that. I'm back to where I just was. You know, the best part about all this hard work is I don't even know if I'm getting anywhere with it because I don't know if starting with the 2x2 is the correct way to go about it. By golly gee willikers, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I'm getting nowhere right now. My back is hurting leaning over the camera, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue solving because this might take a while. I'll be right back. Quick cut. I'm gonna leave it here, and that's where we're gonna leave off, or come back.
You have no idea what you're in for, do you? You think you can defeat me on your own? Mwah. Your weak mind and smooth brain are no match for my complexity. Right when you think you are getting somewhere, you will realize you have gone nowhere. Right when you think it's almost over, you will look again, and you will weep at your lack of progress. Welcome to hell.
Oh! I forgot you were coming back. Anyways, it has been a few days, and you're probably asking yourself, did he do it? Was he able to solve the puppet cube? Well, let me answer that real quick. Chugga 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 chugga. Oh yeah, now you're probably asking yourself, did he do it without a tutorial? Yes, and I can prove it too, because I filmed all of it, most of it at least, and is there any way I can eliminate some of this bandaging? Okay. No, excuse me. What I've done is, I was able to, okay, I solved it back into a cube.
Of the second each time because he's trying to stop Max Park, but it is inevitable, and Max Park is going to get that.
Yes, everybody knows this one. Everybody knows this one. This is the H perm, I don't know. Whatever it is. It took over 3 hours. Most of it in the beginning was just trying to figure out where to start. Whether to start with these big pieces on the outside or to start with these like inner 3x3 slices on the inside. In fact, it probably took me like half an hour to actually figure out that this cube itself is just a 3x3 shape mod, or rather more of a 3x3 bandage cube. It looks so much like a 2x2, but there's really not much 2x2 in here at all. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I mean really quick.
Apologies for the mess on the table, by the way. I have a 2,000 piece puzzle on it and no means of moving it without destroying it.
Whoops. Here we can see a little bit more of how this thing works. You can see we have all crosses, or just all edges on here, and it just looks like a mini 3x3 without the corners, because here are the corners. So out of the 8 corners, 7 of them provide some kind of bandaging, and then 1 is just a normal corner that slides in right here. And then these remaining pieces are just like, you see, like normal corners right here, but they've been built up and then over the other pieces. That's what causes pieces to be hidden, and it's what bandages the cube so bad. So this funky looking corner slips in here and covers up all of those pieces. Building around that is actually kind of cool right here. We got kind of like a cross section of how these slices are able to move under these bigger outer pieces. It's never a good sign when you put a puzzle back together and you hear a new rattling sound in it. Okay, good. It's just a loose center. I don't think I broke anything. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what this puzzle actually is. It's just a bandage cube with hidden pieces under the built up bandage corners. So how did I go about solving this? Well, it just really took a lot of time, sweat, tears, mind power. Okay, so basically what I did was I broke it up into 2 steps. The first step being solving all 8 corners, which inevitably brings it back into a cube shape. That is a lot harder said than done. So again, this is just a 3x3. So to solve the corners, you can treat it just like solving the corners on a 3x3. For example, say you're trying to solve the white side and you just need to get this last corner piece in. Well, you can do it with just like R, U, R prime, or you can do sledgehammer, and try not to mess anything up. However, when the cube is all jumbled up, it kind of becomes impossible to do some of these algorithms. Say I'm trying to solve the blue side, and I want to get this last little blue corner into where it needs to be, right here. Well, if we do it with a normal 3x3, we can just do RU R prime, or we can move it above where it needs to be and insert it like that. So let's try it. So here's the blue corner, here's where it needs to go, RU R prime, R, U, U, shoot. Okay, let's try what we just did, move it above where it needs to be, and then insert it with R prime F. We can't move it above where it needs to be, shoot. So, how do you get around this? Well, for me, I just kind of used a lot of luck. Luck and intuition is the name of the game when solving the outer big pieces. Basically, try to get 2 or 3 of the same color edges grouped together and fiddle around with it. Again, there's a couple ways I could do this, and none of them are working. Besides that one. Okay, let's go. We have the green side. Now, it does not get easier from here. We gotta somehow get this blue side done, and if you look closely, one corner is oriented, and we have this corner, and this corner. That situation probably looks familiar. It's just this OLL algorithm. Look. Wait. Look. Yeah. So, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, R, U, R prime, which is a T perm, right? Yes, T perm. Whoops. Just getting the muscle memory back. Okay, let's go for it. Rats. Okay. I know this one. Yes, okay. If you didn't catch it, we ended with this case, which is pretty short. Shorter the algorithm, the less chance you're gonna get bandaging, and we got lucky. Hardest part's done. On to the inner 3x3, baby. So the way I went about solving this was just using entirely slice moves, pretty much. At least slice algorithms. So this could be your standard H-perm or any OLL or PLL algorithm that uses slice moves and not R moves or F moves, just really just slices and U moves. What I do with all these algorithms is I slowly, very slowly move all of the edge pieces into place and then orient them. First of all, I want to solve what's in these inner hidden pieces right here, because if we pull apart the puzzle, we can see that there's a little edge piece hiding right in there. In total, there are only 3 fully hidden edge pieces. They are all around this red, white, green corner. One in here, and one in here, and one in there. Now, whether pulling apart the puzzle like this to see which piece is currently hiding in there is considered cheating, I don't know. I did this, and I'm gonna do it again for sake of convenience so I can get this done, because I'm already like over half an hour into this. Ideally though, you'd want to keep track of these pieces in your head, because that's the real challenge of the puzzle. Let's try green and white first. We gotta find it. There she is. So what I can do is just U. I'm just gonna orient that center really quick to keep things organized. You can probably orient the centers at the end, but I just like to keep them oriented to keep my mind at ease. So we've done the U move to align it with the centers, then just put it back where it needs to be. It is now inside, right there, flipped upside down. Shoot, yeah, I've done my centers a little wrong. Move it back in. No. Huh? Like that. And then down like that. There we go. My center's not going to be oriented. Wait. Yeah, it is. It's still a little confusing, but there it is. Right there. And then we just repeat that for all of them. So now we need to swap this one for whatever is inside here and just do an H-perm. So, wait, what'd I do? Okay, wait, my brain, wait, I may have lost my train of thought a little bit. Did I get it in place? Which one was I just doing? Yeah, that was the one, right? Green, white, was that the one I was just doing? Hope it wasn't green, red. Might have been white, red, because that one's in place too. Last piece we need is green, red. So find it, locate it, boom, there it is. What we could do is do a Z-perm to swap these two and these two. But if we do that, we're gonna mess up our white green side here. So what to do? Alrighty, I think this should work. So what I'm gonna do is the clockwise U-perm to rotate these three pieces, and this should just slot right into here. I gotta make sure I do this from the right place. So here. Put this top layer back where it needs to be, and our last piece should be in there. Yep, all three of our completely hidden pieces are solved. Now we move to all of these. It's much of the same thing, except now we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, now I've got the orange layer to where I can do a similar thing. I've got this piece solved, and I just need to do a counterclockwise U-perm right here. And there we go. And just keep going. Okay, I think what I can do is do a U-perm to swap these three, and then these two flipped ones will be opposite of each other here. I'll do LOL to flip those, and then one last U-perm to finish it up. Let's go. So, M2, U, M prime, U2, M, U, M2, and then let's flip these. And here we go. Just gotta swap these. So, M2, U, M prime, U2, M, U, M2. There we go. Just to make sure all the inner insides are solved. It's 4 a.m. now, so I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you enjoyed watching. You can subscribe, hit the bell, turn notifications on, share with your friends, share with your colleagues, share with your teachers, share with your dog, share with your fish, share with... It would mean so much for you to join the club and hit that button. Good night.